Good morning, everybody. It's Randy Hilarski here, coming at you from Panama City, Panama. It's beautiful Monday, and HEX finished off the week pretty nice. I'm going to go through the Aurox indicator like I usually do. I'm just simple fuck, guys. I'm not a guy like Gerardo and Jenkins and Crypto Bobcat and all the other guys that do the TA for HEX. I don't go into the intricacies. I don't have the skills. Even though I could probably do it now after all these years, I'm just not interested. I let the smart guys do it. I just use what I would consider AI with the Aurox indicator to tell me what to do, whether it's time to start buying or time to start selling. And right now, it looks pretty interesting. So I'm going to pull up the Aurox charts and show you the hourly, the daily, the weekly, the 3-day, the weekly, and the monthly. All right. All right. So the first one we got up is the hourly chart. Look, guys, we just broke to the downside. It's pretty apparent. How far we go, I don't know. Man, we got strong support here at 17 cents. We got soft support here at 19.8. So I hope it doesn't go too far. My ammo's gone. I've already been buying. When we hit 24, I bought. At 24.9 we bought, and then at 23.9. So I've been scaling in slowly, and now I'm done. So even if HEX hit 17, I don't really care. I'm in, guys. I got picked up more HEX. I told you guys on Friday happy hour that I sold a bunch over the 40-cent mark, and I bought it all back. I got a lot more HEX now. If you're going to trade, that's how you trade. And, it was a stake that ended. So a portion of that will be restaked to get my T-shares back. T-shares are on a discount right now, so it just makes sense, right? Let's go to the daily. All right. So, and the hour, it doesn't matter hourly. Okay, so this is the daily, and this is where the Aurox indicator matters. Don't even look at it, anything under a day. It says we're still going up. All right. I'm kind of expecting a red indicator to show up here. It could happen today. If we hit 22 or something, probably going to show up. And I don't want that to happen, but it's likely. So we have significant resistance at 34 cents, but we're still pretty far away from there. And like I said, we got massive support over 10 cents. We're around 10 cents there. So that's your wall above and your foundation below. Okay. We still got a green Aurox indicator. We're still above the zero line with the demand index. For those of you guys who are always asking me what the demand index is, let's go read it again. The demand index, this indicator is one of the most powerful indicators in a trader's tool set. Unfortunately, most charting platforms do not support it or have incorrect algorithms. In general, the cross above or below the zero line can signal a change in trend. Therefore, if we see the DI line crossing the O line up or down, it can signify a shift in the market. All right, we just went back above. All right, on the 11th of November, we just popped above it again. We were below it from 11 October to 11 November. So one whole month we were below the zero line on the daily, and now we're above. So I'm expecting we're going to stay above it for a while. If we do have a drop down, say the 19-cent mark or 19.8, whatever it's going to be, I don't think it's going to last long. I think it's going to bounce off that. So let's go to the weekly. All right. On the weekly, we still have the red Aurox indicator, but this could easily turn to a green. So it's kind of the opposite of what the daily is saying, right? Because it's a longer time frame. We could easily get one of these. If this moves up and we stay there for another week, we're probably going to get a green Aurox indicator for the weekly. And we got this, look, man, we're still above the zero line. We've been above the zero line since 7 December 2020, big payday. So HEX has been bullish for one whole freaking year when it comes to demand index. Don't doubt this one. Do not doubt HEX. HEX is something to be reckoned with. This, I've never seen anything like this. I'm glad I'm a day one HEX skin. I went against the whole crypto market pretty much. Got called a scammer. Got even people calling me a criminal now. Geez. I love HEX. Hey, Andreas Antonopoulos, I know you're not watching this, but you're a dick. Good. You guys know why I said that. And then you've been a HEX skin for a while. All right, so this is the weekly. Looking okay, but I mean, it looks like we're heading down. Here on the monthly, still got that green Aurox indicator. Oh, hey, this is something new. We just went below the zero line for the first time in the history of HEX for the monthly chart. That's interesting, but it's only been tracking that since 1 July of 21. So, the AI takes time to get this sufficient amount of information to be able to make the calculations. And this one says 1 July was the first time it had the information, and it's the first time we've ever passed below the zero line. Come on, baby, we can do this. Let's get this going up. Get that DI to bounce back off. All right, so that's what's going on. For those of you guys who are worried about HEX, I don't know why you would be. Maybe if you were someone who bought at the high points, well, that's normal. I've been in crypto since 2014. I've seen these things happen over and over and over and over again. It's normal behavior. What you're seeing in Telegram, in Discord groups, and Reddit, and Twitter. People who generally are newer to crypto, they're very emotional, right? They tend to wear their emotions on their sleeve, and they will call out and start fights and stuff like that. Remember, a lot of these people live in their mom's basement. They never had a significant difficulty in their lives, so they can't handle things very well emotionally, and that's normal. I mean, that's just life in general. But crypto will harden you. It will make you calloused, and you just don't get as emotional. Just be careful responding to these people, because they'll try to draw you into their fights, and it's not worth it. What we've seen in the HEX community this week was disappointing, but that's what you get when you get a band of people all coming together that are from different backgrounds, and you got assholes and you got nice folks. What can you do? But just try to treat everyone the same, and if you don't like the way someone treats another person, just mute them so you don't have to see their posts. There's a lot of you HEX skins I have muted. I might be still following you on Twitter, but I got you muted. So if you're a troll in the HEX community, you're probably muted. So it's a new month. I'm sorry, a new week on the chart. We rolled over. I think Jenkins said that we had an engulfing candle. Let's see if I can. Sorry, I forgot to show that. Let's see on the weekly. I don't pay attention to that. I let those guys do those things. Oh, yeah. All right. So we had the candle before for 2 weeks ago. This one is bigger, and it's a big green dildo. All right. So that's what they're talking about. It's an engulfing candle. So it just takes over the whole thing. That's very bullish. All right. And hopefully we get this one green, and we just continue upwards. So that's what those guys meant by that. Sorry, I didn't show that earlier. But thanks for watching, and I look forward to HEX doing well. Maybe not in the next couple days, because we did break to the downside, but it will recover and it's going to do very nice. Um, Nothing else, we're going to have 2 copies pretty soon. And that's super exciting for me. I like airdrops. And this is the biggest one in history. Pulse chain. All right. Cheers.